Did you ever realize that you can have two feelings at one time? I know that sounds like a silly question to ask, but there was one day that my kids and I, when they were a little younger, were watching Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood on PBS Kids. And Daniel, if you haven't seen it, is the creation of Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers. And Daniel sings a song that I won't pretend to sing now about having two feelings at the same time. We can feel both excited and scared. We can feel happy and sad simultaneously. Don't believe me? Ever find yourself grateful to run into a family member or friend while at a funeral? We can feel happy and sad at the same time. We can feel excited and scared. We can feel nervous and wonderful. So here we read about a feeling of faithfulness as we read in Mark chapter 9. And this is from verse 24. At that, the boy's father cried out, "I have faith. Help my lack of faith." What is he responding to? He's responding to Jesus saying, if you can do anything, all things are possible for the one who has faith. The boy's father had turned to Jesus in a time of need. Is it possible that you can help? Jesus says, is it possible? All things are possible for those who have faith. So what is the father's response? I have faith. Lord, help my lack of faith. Is it possible to have two things at the same time, two feelings? Is it possible to have faith and yet also have a lack of faith? Of course it is. Imagine you're sitting at a restaurant and they bring out your cheeseburger that you ordered, your cheeseburger and fries, but when you look down at the plate, you see that you're only being delivered a little bit of a cheeseburger, the rest of it cut away, and one or two French fries. They'd say, well, do you have a cheeseburger and French fries? You could say, I do, but I'm also lacking some cheeseburger and French fries. I think it's the same thing here, just with faith. The Father says, I do have faith. Help my lack of faith. It's almost as if he's saying, Lord, I have some. I have some faith, but I know it's not enough faith to get me through this. I know it's not enough faith. I know it's not sufficient. I have some, but I need more. God, help my lack of faith. Maybe that invites us to remember that Jesus says the faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. It's not about having a perfect faith. It's about having faith. It's about allowing ourselves to trust that God can do something without fully knowing and fully understanding the depth and the breadth of it. I have some faith, but I have a lacking faith. And I can almost hear Jesus saying, my son, this boy's father, from what you just told me, you have faith. Let me take care of the rest. Amen.